You know what's funny? I actually started playing it and then the game crashed and things went horribly wrong. And all of that happened because I actually jumped in the wrong way and I was stuck somewhere between a rock and something. 10, whatever. So I'll restart this one.
Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Should be a bit better like that, but I feel like it's too loud with my headphones, but it's not loud enough when you watch the video. It's really weird. So what I started doing is I need to go to Oxenford because we have a quest. Gwent. I need to win Stepan. Unique card. And I need to find Tamara. And both of them are in Oxenford, so we are going to Oxenford.
Sent my young'uns to pick mushrooms yesterday.
And while playing, I actually discovered a new quest. But
the Emperor shall guide us.
Let's see, we need to go to the north and then to the northeast. Last time I killed these wolves, but there was like, I don't know, 15 wolves or something. So this time I think I'll just skip them. To go over there. I found a quest there. That's This is the first time that I'm seeing this quest, which is interesting and fun, even though I played this game like, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. This is the sixth one.
What to do?
I'm not sure, maybe they added this quest with the new gen update.
Guide me.
Maybe
I
not.
implore you.
But I don't remember doing this
You
quest.
wait! Step back! I'm no warrior. Help! Anyone help!
Easy now. Not in the habit of murdering priests in need.
No priest. I'm a deacon. Just 2 months out of seminary. On my first mission. It wouldn't be right to kill a deacon on his first mission. Oh my, your eyes. Yellow in those pupils. I have read about this. You're a witcher.
Well, clearly no feral cat or grass snake, so...
In point of fact, a grass snake's pupils are circular, not slitted. But never mind that. Please help me. If they breach the gate, a pestilence will be upon us.
All right. But got a question first, priest. How's a witcher fight a plague?
I misspoke. Not the plague, its source. The Devil's Pit, this mine, has long been used as a place to sequester the hopelessly sick. An isolated haven for the afflicted.
A den to die in. Believe those are the words you're looking for.
I'm not proud to admit it, but how else is the Scarlet Fog to be withstood? An incurable pestilence that spreads with the fury of wildfire?
Callous as your method is, there's sense in it. Undeniably, unfortunately. What's done is done. Now where do I fit in?
Deep within the mine lies a salt cavern haunted. Someone, that is something, lurks there, so ancient records show. A spirit that breeds pestilence and whispers in the dark. Alas, a band of deserters has seized the pit. They butchered the afflicted. I was sent to urge their departure. Should they force open the mine's gate, descend into its depths?
We'll have more than just Catriona to stop. Let me guess. Your warning. Deserters didn't take it to heart?
If only. They slew my retinue. I alone escaped. Please, you must help. I've coin to offer. They must be dealt with. The bandits and this vile spirit.
So be it. I'll help. And you wait for me here, coin in hand.
Of course. Under the circumstances, I can't imagine how it might be better spent. Ah, the key. It unlocks the gate to the mine. Eternal fire guide you, Witcher.
Yeah. Knock yourself out, Eternal Fire. Farewell.
The most important thing is not to jump from cliffs and stuff, to not get stuck again.
Try me! Right me lovers to work! These hours are cunt's hours!
Or maybe YOLO. Okay, it worked this time.
Don't let up! Son of a goat!
Well, I think that I don't really need these things. They're kind of useless. Like I can make another oil. Oh yeah, I should have killed wolves. This is what I did last time, but I think I won't be able to make this quest. I just want to check it because it's the quest for level 15. I suppose some can die. Level 7. I see some noises, but I don't see anyone here. Which is probably even worse. Look at that. I found something. Reynolds, no. Dear O, I hope this message finds you well. Beware the beings that lurk the mine. Took them for plague spirits of some type at first, but they behaved all too human. Just stupefied in some strange way. Novel ghoul species? Wraiths? A manifestation of concentrated suffering. Whatever the case, they haven't tried to hurt me much. Still, I advise caution. Watch for the ones pierced by nails. They seem especially dangerous. Was forced to kill one when it attacked. I assumed it was a ghoul, but its viscera were fully and undeniably human. That said, most of the organs were badly damaged. Symptoms of blood, fever. Couldn't understand how he was still alive. I suspect now it must have been some form of possession. Something that twisted his form, and then for reasons unknown departed. I gathered samples our mentors out to sea. Have I discovered a new species? Curious to hear your thoughts. Reynold. P.S. I put Master Alger's hypothesis to the test on some of them. He was right. Scattered salt has no effect. Only a complete enclosure seems to hold them in place, but it must be complete pure salt. No gaps for it to work properly. I'm just taking everything, whatever. Probably at some point I'm gonna have problems with weight because I don't have. I'm 55 from 60. I dropped some things. I think I sold some gear pieces, but yeah, that's it. Dear, if you read this, it means you found this message. The message I stowed near Novigrad is agreed. Probably wondering to yourself who was right. You'll be happy to know you were. I'll only acknowledge this once, so go on, savor the moment. But I digress. Although the contract seemed easy enough, I should have waited for your arrival. How many times have I'm not able to read. How many times now have we made that mistake? I think I've contracted something, fallen ill somehow, and yes, I know that's impossible, but I have no other way to explain my fever and lapses in memory. Here's hoping I have a uniquely weak constitution for a witcher, because I'm not. Because if not, I find the alternative explanation far more concerning. But if somehow the worst were to happen, I've prepared some notes for you. I marked each location with our insignia. You can't miss them. For now, I'll experiment with a potion similar to Petrus Filter, though I lack Celandine. With any luck, I'll find some of the grasses surrounding Devil's Pit. That, or I have to substitute Suvan mushrooms. If all goes well, you won't even read this. If all goes poorly, but it won't, I'll store the recipe and ingredients for you. Again, just in case, because you'll never need to read this.
A note. Potion recipe. Brewed with celandine. Should look for the places mentioned.
Please, help me.
Sounds sincere enough. Can't be too sure, though. Could be a trap.
Let's see. Witcher sign. A wolf sign?
Medallion's humming. Better investigate. Wolf school insignia. Old. Very old. Long dry. Hemorrhaging fever of some sort.
That's interesting. haunted by it.
Not that way. Won't find me there.
It sounds very sad.
Dark energy emanating from these bones. Spectre's doing?
That is very...
You're wasting time. That's it. Down there.
I hope I'm not gonna freak out because I don't really like scary things. I'm not playing any horror games. I'm not watching any horror movies.
Corridor to the right. Yes, that's where you'll find me.
What's that?
One of the beings Reynold mentioned. Another hint. Someone guiding me.
It's weird.
Stop, not that way.
What is going on here? It's creepy. Dead bodies. Walls. Third letter from Reynold. Oh, had to sit for a spell. The priest still won't open the gate and my strength is fading. My body feels like it's on fire. I have no memory of the past. Hour, day. I'm trapped in this darkness, haunted by foolish thoughts, with no way to distract myself. Remember when we learned to hunt ghouls? The folk in that village believed necrophages to be the dead arisen, animated by foul magics. Huh. Wanted to ask you, what will happen if I fail here? But I've suddenly forgotten your name. Osmar? Was it? Almonds? Almond? Osmond. Yes. God, it's so clear now, but for a moment then, nothing. A gaping hole in my memory. Not an inkling of you, of who you are. Starting to think I will never leave this place. Or...
Interesting. Bones, dried blood, and mucus. Victims of the Scarlet Fog. Gotta be. Walls are scarred. Human fingernails. The sick want it out, badly.
sign.
Witchers came here. School of the Wolf.
Pictures. Why are you sitting?
Oh!
Got a bad feeling about this.
Oh.
Who are you?
Weird, man. First time I'm doing this quest. It's kinda creepy and
More blood.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to feel. Kind of mixed feelings. Where's the more?
Oh, boo yourself, Ghost.
Why are they leading me the other way? That's weird. I don't know, man. It's kind of creepy. Not my style of quest. Not like I'm freaking out, but you know, it's definitely not my style. It's like a prison cells or something. The Witcher sign. Seems like he came here, and I'm collecting the signs. It's
Was Reynold a witcher?
probably if he's drawing all these things everywhere. Oh, look at that. Very nice. Rare spirit. From the moment I first learned of our martyrs, I dreamt I would one day become one. I thought nothing is more beautiful than making the ultimate sacrifice in the name of your faith. I know now I was wrong, woefully, naively wrong. For in this moment I would gladly forfeit my life of sanctity for a single cup of water so I might help that poor boy curled up against the wall, suffering a misery none should ever endure. I can die here knowing that I departed of my own free will. By caring for the afflicted, I knew that I, too, would eventually succumb to the scarlet folk. Yet I did not know my brothers would inflict such suffering to those under our care. Father Edgar tortured leaders of the rebellion and decided to close the mine. I asked in turn, who then would care for weak? They will die regardless. Oh, the smug soul. I resolved to stay, to help ease the suffering of their final days however I could. Father Edgar locked them in here all the same, and me with them. And I'll find myself under my own care. I hear their wails and whimpers, witness their desperate attempts at escape, but I have no strength left. My only hope of deliverance now is prayer for a quick death, for I know it will not be merciful. Should anyone ever read my account of these atrocities, I humbly ask you share them with the world. In my waning hours, I wish for nothing more. So they kind of tortured? I'm not entirely sure about the story. I'll read the summary when Geralt finishes it. It's really kind of like a prison cell or something. I don't know. Wait, what? This is where I came from? Kinda got lost. Where am I? Is this the right way? Fourth letter from Raymond. Awesome. Something inside me. No signs of living. Can hardly write. Won't let me. Going to die here. All alone. If you don't find me. Or... This is weird, man.
You deaf? Talk back.
Where am I going? What is happening here?
Something's not right. Medallion seething. That stench. Damn it. What are you, filth?
Leave him. You're wasting time. You're here to find me.
Is that damage? Look at that, look at that, look at that damage. And come on, give me Gwent. Oh, come on, man.
Dead end.
Are you sure? This is weird. Oh. Second letter from Reno. Dear O, they locked me in. First they asked for aid, then without hesitation penned me in like a rabbit mud at the first sign of trouble. They wouldn't even hear my report. Thought me a specter trying to deceive them. That cold. And they're common good. How can I help the common good if I can get the herbs I need? Speaking of, the Suan mushrooms won't do the trick. I already checked. Turns out the worst case scenario was true. I'm not sick after all. I'm possessed. The specter has fully fused into my body. Not even Gwent has an effect. If only I had the right ingredients, I could brew my filter, intensify my science, and expel the filth with the combination of Virden and art. But as I said, the one... Okay. A lot of... He's really angry. Guess you'll be reading these letters after all. I'll be waiting deep in the caverns. Make the potion, but do not come near me until you drink it. And don't substitute any ingredients, or the red miasma will possess you too. Strange miasma. What is that? How do I know it? Dwarven spirit, celandine, natsu, and mushrooms. Contents of the chest.
Dwarven spirit, celandine. Contents of chest. Must mean this chest. Got some celandine on me. Good thing. Other ingredients seem in decent condition. Reynolds' own recipe looks like. Worth a try. All the signs scream Plague Maiden, but the symptoms... more likely a red miasmal. Yeah. Need to prepare.
Stop, not that way!
To prepare what? Optional. In the alchemy, I suppose alchemy substances, quests, Reynolds filter, increase the scientific or stamina generation. Okay. And that's it. I can't do anything else. What is red miasmal? Let's read Spectre. Red miasmal. It is often said the darkest recesses of caves play home to the continent's most fearsome monsters against which there is a little hope of victory or escape. The lone solution then is to seal them off from the world with the hope that they shall forever remain buried. A certain priest of the eternal fire, however, learned that hope and prayer is sometimes not enough. The cavernous mind within Devil's Pit holds a spectre whose very existence is believed to breed pestilence. With the threat of its release now imminent, the cleric seeks a new solution, the aid of a witcher. The being that haunted Devil's Pit turned out to be a red miasmal, whereas a plague maiden is thought to be a damned spirit, once human but now cursed, to spread the pestilence. A miasmal, by contrast, is considered an evil force born from the concentrated collective suffering of plague victims. It has the ability to possess human bodies, thus granting it corporeal form and a means to wreak havoc. This process, however, irreparably corrupts and damages the host, causing the miasmal to continuously seek out stronger, more durable bodies. What cruel irony, then, that a witcher's immunity makes the monster slayer a perfect shell for the spectre to invade and control. Fortunately, a red miasmal's power is not so absolute that it cannot be defeated by an experienced witcher, though even then only with considerable effort. The spectre, once weakened, can be trapped with the Irden sign, then expelled from the host's body with art, thus creating an opening in which to defeat it. Consuming Reynolds' filter offers an advantage by increasing the intensity of Witcher signs. So it actually clarifies the stories, because it was like kind of a prison where they were throwing people who had plague, were ill, and it actually their collective suffering created this spirit. What I need right now is to take the potion. Where is the potion? I don't have it. Black bloom. I crafted it, but is it a quest item? Here it is. I can use it, I can put it, I can do anything with it. Which is interesting and funny. I can use it. The mine is really deep and long. I hope it was
Should
not.
look around.
Hope it was not useless to.
Been here already. Not the way.
I don't think so. But okay. Oh. Maybe. The most important is to not let them attack. If they attack you, they do a lot of damage, so better to just, you know, throw a series of I wanted to say punches, but you're not punching them. Of attacks. With your sword. Search the rest of them. No. Fifth letter from Reynold. Oh, shouted throat roar refused to let me out. No, why now? Death everywhere. Darkness, blood, corpses, fresh and fetid, air thick with plague, concentrated suffering, traded spectre, pestilence, pain. A red miasma, born from death, young and old, throated flesh, already inside me when entered cave. No strength to fight, imprisoned salt cavern, only chance. Not sure who you will find, prepare for anything. Hurry, only hope is you keeps me alive. Hurry, 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 hurry. I mean, I kinda understand the logic of the priest. What should you do if they don't have the cure? Killing people is cruel. But what is the solution of this situation? If you let people live with others and contact them, they'll get plague as well. They'll spread it. So their friends will get the plague and everyone will die. So what's the solution in this situation? I don't know. Probably if you have to in this situation, you see, you need to choose between a greater and a lesser evil. What to choose? I don't know. Probably if you think about the majority, probably it's better to save more people by killing less, but I really don't know what to do in this situation. It's really a hard situation. It's a really hard situation. I don't know. I'm glad that I don't have to choose. And I've never been in such situation.
The stalagmites! Destroy them! Free me!
But he's possessed.
Finally, you're here. After all these years. The spirit, a miasma, it's still here. It almost has control.
You see, I think it's a new quest. You get a medallion,
Hurry!
like in the TV show.
Reynold?
Yes, but My strength fading. The spirit taking control. I trapped us in here. The salt, wondrous. Understand? It can't escape.
Led it into an apotropaic chamber organically carved into salt. Perfect for a specter. Clever.
But I feel it in me still. So long now. Help me, brother. Give me the potion. To expel it at last.
Been down here a while. Have any idea how long?
Years. Decades. Time stands still here. Nothing ever changes, brother. Nothing.
Longer than that, Reynold. Lots. Gotta understand, you should be dead by now, right? Only thing keeping your body alive is the miasmal?
All the more reason to end this. You can do that. The potion. Please.
Found your letters. To Lambert. Was sorry to read he betrayed you. Can't help thinking the miasmal would have bowed before the strength of 2 Witchers.
I was a fool. But what's past is past. Lambert, the snake, never deserved my trust.
I'll be sure to pass the message along when I see him. Though your friend, believe Osmond was his name.
You dare mock me?
No. Just got the sneaking suspicion I'm not talking to Reynold right now.
That's interesting. I'm actually not sure at this point that I should give him the potion. But what will happen if I give it? That's a very interesting choice. I mean, I can restore it theoretically, but the problem is that I'll have to do this whole cave once again.
Take it then. Just know I'll be ready at the first sign of trouble.
You can't! Entire time, it wasn't me! Yes. Yes.
Not about to let you leave this mine.
Oh, but I will. You are the weaker Witcher. I'll kill you, then spread through your viscera.
I thought it was interesting. Okay. Well, he deals a lot of damage. I need to use Gwent. That's for sure. But, I mean, I'm level 7, he's level 15. I mean, the quest is for level 15, so I probably should have waited a little bit, but you know. I'll try to do it. I'll try to...
The stalagmites! Destroy them! Free me!
Not half bad, your ruse. But don't take me for a fool.
But don't you understand? It will take control of me. It will kill you and all those you...
Then it doesn't change much. You'll have to fight them anyway.
Destroy it! Drink the potion! Finish what I started!
will, Reynold. Just hold on a little longer.
I mean, I don't think it changes something if you're able to defeat him even without potion.
Not about to let you leave this mine.
Oh, but I will. You are the weaker Witcher. I'll kill you, then spread through your viscera, invade your mind. Power, with your strength, I'll crush any who stand in my way. Drown in blood, choke on their juices, with none but you to thank. Trap us with Earden. Force it from my body.
Oh boy. There is some nice damage. He's still able to kind of possess me even though I drank the potion, which is funny and weird. So in the end, the potion doesn't change anything. What's the point of potion? I think we will see the... I suppose that we will see the point of the potion at the end of the... when you win him. But you see, you need to just jump around and do this. I should probably try Earden or something.
Destroy them. Free me.
Let's use all the options. I'll try to use Earden.
Not about to let you leave this mine.
Oh, but I will. You are the weaker Witcher.
He's not burning. It's fine.
Kill you, then spread through your viscera. Invade your mind.
Burn. One point just in case.
What power? With your strength, I'll crush any who stand in my way. All will drown in blood, choke on their juices, with none but you to thank. Trap us with Earden, then force it from my body. Regenerating.
What? No one's regenerating. Ignis better. R does not help him. What is this regeneration? Man.
It's regaining strength. Earden and Ard together.
Irden first, then Orn.
Oh, that was interesting. Okay.
Now to deal with the miasmal.
Miasma. What is this weird pronunciation? I don't even know how to pronounce these things. Miasma. Not bad. It's not gonna work this way, right? It barely do any damage. It's gonna be a long ride if I'm not gonna die before. Wasn't the best idea to do it while I'm level 7. This creature is strong. My sword is... it's gonna be broken soon. Get nothing. Thumb actually, it starts to hurt of pressing out all the time. The most important is not to fail before, because I'm really close. That would be sad, right? Gotcha. What a creepy quest.
Reynold died centuries ago. Body didn't decompose though, likely slowed by the miasmal. Strange, never seen armor like this before. And the medallion. A wolf's head, but flat.
Osman finally sent someone. Seems the gods remember this damned veil after all. And you have my thanks.
But
Can't believe it's gone. There were moments when I didn't know if I was me or the miasmal. Maybe I was both. Maybe neither.
No need for thanks. Should mention, though, wasn't Osmond who sent me. Priest of the Eternal Fire did. Who are you exactly? Got a wolf's head medallion, but it's strange. Looks nothing like mine.
Strange how. Designed and forged it myself, like all witchers at Kaer Morhen.
Quite the craftsman. Not me, though. Got mine from my mentor, like all witchers at Kaer Morhen do. Must have been different in your day. Speaking of, when exactly did you arrive here in this mine?
It was 970... or no, 80. I can't recall. Damn memories are foggy. Fractured.
Reynold, that's more than 300 years past.
300? No. No! They'd have sent another to find me after 5, 10 at most. Osmond himself would have come. Shit.
I'm sorry.
they made it in an interesting way. So, based on what I know, based on what I've read, all medallions are flat. At least they're like that in books and in the TV show. But in the video game, they decided to make it a little bit differently. I don't know why. And so they're different. They're like 3D copies or something, like a wolf hat. But they kind of, made it in such way that, they showed it in such way that kind of flat medallions were used in the past, but, or at least he said he crafted it. But kind of 3D hats are crafted nowadays. But nowadays, obviously, all witchers, at least at Kaer Morhen, are dead. But okay, they are not making new witchers. There are some witchers there, but there are no new witchers.
Miasmal got lucky you showed, not some mere mortal. Witcher's immunity meant it could possess you without destroying your body.
A cruel irony. I had to focus all my strength to prevent it from escaping. Till I locked us in this prison assault, that is. Before that, it possessed the sick. Quickly corrupted. Deformed them. Turned them into the undying dead. Feral and mindless.
All those voices, torches, wasn't you, was it?
You gotta ask. The miasmal aimed to lure you here. I was too weak to even notice your presence. At least at first.
How'd it happen that you came to be trapped with the miasmal?
Those cultists hired me to expel it. First sign I might become possessed, though, they panicked. Sealed me in here without a second thought. Could have sent an exorcist. Or called for another witcher. Anything. And those poor souls whose bones litter the mine. All forsaken for the glory of the eternal fire.
I saw. Miasmal tried to impersonate a witcher earlier. You the real Reynold? How can I be sure?
Ask me something only a wolf could know. Come on, let's get this over with.
Sure you're from the School of the Wolf? Your armor. Can't say there's no resemblance, but the color? Studs, vertical stripes.
Back at Kaer they'd always toss gear my way. Whatever you touch turns to gold, they'd say. This particular suit, I refined on the path. Supposed to be a prototype for the whole school. Till my time ran out.
On your own? No workshop? Missed your calling, sounds like. Could have made a name for yourself as a fine armorer, or at least a tailor.
Osmond had ideas of his own, for improvements. Scribbled them down. We were gonna discuss them when we met at Kaer.
I'd like to believe you, really. Got any proof?
Search my corpse. Left-hand pocket of the tunic. Diagrams are there. And yours to keep.
That's interesting. Forgotten Wall. Madam Mercer. But there is no tax. What are these items? That's weird. Are these for like gear, like boots, shoes, gloves, and stuff?
You're free of the Spectre, but you seem agitated. Need to make sure you'll find lasting peace.
Mean to prevent me from becoming what we hunt. Well, still got a matter I need to settle. Be a brother. Help me. Then I'll find peace.
Could also cremate your body on a pyre, as the guild ordains.
You'd see me leave this world burdened with pain and regret. This is the fate you wish for me, Wolf Brother. A priest sent you, or so you said. Bring him here. I'd like a word. For my peace of mind.
Why? Aim to have a theological debate? What'll a few words change? Let it go, Reynold.
No. Aim to look him in the eyes. Ask him how his religion looks upon those who condemn a man to death and damnation.
This kid, he's got no ties to the clerics who sealed you in here centuries ago.
Can you offer me them in his stead? No. Thought not.
I don't know, I need to think. I need to Google it. That's interesting. So there is an option. You can refuse to bring him, or you can bring him. But then when you bring, then you'll have another choice whether, because Reynald will want to kill this young deacon, but you can convince him that it's not a good idea. So I'm kind of cheating here.
So be it. But a few words, nothing more.
Your tone. Understandable, but unwarranted. No bad intentions on my part. And even if there were, you'd be here to protect him, right?
Fine. I'll get you the priest.
I failed to fathom. How could they let this happen? The bodies, the blood, so much blood. I had no idea. Reynold. I know of the horror you suffered. I thought perhaps I could help. But how does one make amends for such a tragedy? A humble deacon like me.
Deacon, hierarch, you're all the same. Eternal Fire accepts two types into their fold. Criminals and hypocrites.
Found the remains of a priest down here. Clearly chose to stay. Didn't abandon the sick in their time of need. Is he a criminal? A hypocrite?
And who sealed him inside? Ghouls? Trolls? The Red Miasmal itself? No, the very same church of the Eternal fucking Fire.
Look at him. He's a child. What crimes has he committed? Forgot the verse of a hymn? Snuck a sweet roll while fasting? Believing the word of hypocrites, his sole transgression.
As the prior says, he says, "Oh, confound it. I've hung on their every word my whole life, but now, knowing of this travesty. The church must protect the weak, foster hope. Yet what I've witnessed here is, what shall I do? Where shall I go?"
Fantastic. A crisis of faith. You just weak, or is this real regret? Truths you've learned here. What'll you do with them?
You're a hero. Prevented a catastrophe. Time to come to terms with your fate. What do you want? What do you need to do that?
Ah, a hero. Used to care about the greater good. Young, ambitious. The will to fight burns strong in me. Now I'm just tired. Don't have the strength, no desire to philosophize. And I won't rejoice about the world's salvation. Time took that from me.
You may lack the will to fight, but I know one who doesn't. Don't need a church at your back to do good. Can do that on your own.
Aye, true. So right, witches. I shan't be returning to Novigrad. I'll stay here, transform this place, create a haven for the afflicted, true to its name. I enrolled at the seminary to serve folk, not the church.
What am I doing? Resisted a red miasmal for centuries, damn it. Now I can't find the strength to forgive this boy. As if hatred kept me sane all these years.
Maybe it did, but that was then. What matters is your choice now.
Your sacrifice was not in vain, sir. The church is my home no more. This tomb I will transform into a sanctuary for the living, dedicated in your name, good Witcher.
Made a difference here, Reynold. For him and many more.
I'm sure another name would suit it better. I'm no saint, no miracle worker. Just a witcher. And I'd rather it stayed that way.
We're done here. Time we were on our way.
By the eternal fire! I must think. No. I know what I must do. Yet, to cast aside these 20 years, what I learned of the world. Here, your reward, Witcher. Give my thanks for your help.
Might not need to cast it all aside. Not entirely. There was wisdom in some of what you recited.
Perhaps. Yes. Perhaps I've yet to find the eternal fire's true light. Perhaps I must seek it elsewhere.
Farewell, former deacon. And good luck with your search. Now to find Osmond's scribblings, the ones Reynold mentioned. Could complete the armor then. Worth a look around next time I'm at Kaer
Many thanks, Witcher. On behalf of the Church of the Eternal Fire, and myself.
Just, I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. Wow. I didn't really expect that, but I guess it works. An interesting quest. I'm thinking about times when we fought some strong creatures, and I can't remember. Maybe a Deathloaf in the Blood and Wine. I'm not sure.
Giddy up.
I felt like that miasma thing is kind of strong, or at least in the sense that it was quite resistant. Maybe it's because I'm level 7. That's probably the reason. But but there is absolutely nothing here. Doesn't seem like there is a swordsmith or something. Blacksmith, swordsmith, blacksmith. What am I saying? Yeah. Kind of an artificial village.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steel. Feisty, eh?
Got a pass.
Cool. We don't need a pass. We can know the ground. 8 generations.
Slow now.
No pass. No pass.
Halt! No passage.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
Farewell.
Okay. YOLO. Dope shot. You are abusing the system. Oh yes, I am. It's true that it's kind of weird. I mean, like, he says, you're not gonna pass, it's forbidden. And then the dude just jumps from the bridge and still gets into the city. Okay, I guess. That's whatever, man. I don't know. It probably shouldn't be like that, but they will definitely improve it in The Witcher 4. I hope we're not gonna play Ciri, because it's really not interesting. I mean, it's kind of interesting, but don't get me wrong. Ciri doesn't have any Witcher abilities, so she controls time, but and that's it. And I think that's the problem. It's kind of
What's an oddity like that to
boring. I prefer a Witcher with 2 swords, hunting creatures, making money like that's more
We don't
interesting.
serve lushes, shavers, caretakers, or students from Philosopher's Hall.
Do I look like any of the people from that list?
Doesn't hurt to check, just so it's clear how things stand.
So what did they do to you, the students from...
Rather not talk on it, alright? What's your poison?
I think that it's just not interesting to play Ciri. It's way more interesting. At least you can just justify why are you kind of traveling. There are a bunch of villages. The map of The Witcher 3 is actually kind of small if you compare it to the map that we see in the TV show, or even the map from the books if you kind of recreate it. And I think Sapkowski, right? He's working on another book. The world is huge. There is just so much places that you can visit. How can you justify visiting them and not slaying monsters as Ciri? I don't think it's a good idea, but that's my personal opinion, obviously. I'd rather play as a Witcher, as some new Witcher, you know.
Mind if I have a... You play Gwent?
Not with just anybody, and always for high stakes. With you, I might.
You don't know me.
I'll play on your terms.
Oh well, that's very bad actually. I got the infantry, but it's pretty limited. I hate when they use Nilfgaardian leader to block my leader's ability. I really don't like it. What if I use these 3 guys? 1, 2, 3. It will be 2. Oh no, I can. Oh yeah, I can, of course. Obviously. Oh, I'm in a very interesting situation. I don't have anything to use. Oh no, the wrong card. Oh, come on, man. Oh, I got 2 of them. Oh. Oh, that's nice. No. That is very bad. Oh, man. There's so much cars. Come on. Why does he have 35 spies? Come on, man. I'll win you. Oh, you underestimate me. I'm gonna spend here whole evening and afternoon.
Perhaps you should come back when you've got a better deck, or when you learn to play.
You wish.
A round of Gwent?
Why not?
I'll play on your
The problem is they got no decoys. Since I can't use it anyway, so it's kind of useless. Give me a decoy. What is wrong with you? The game of spies. Spies games? Spies games. Well, I hate when you play like that. Nilfgaard versus Northern Realms with spies. It's just such a messy game. Look at that! Look at that! Oh man, what is wrong with you? He's gonna go all in because he can lose. If he loses this round, then GG. Nice. Oh boy. Oh, in. Oh, in. He keeps using spies. I don't know how much spies he got. It's just awful. Gotcha!
I don't like losing, but that don't mean I don't do it with grace. The card and the prize are yours.
You've been playing a while. Gotta know where I can find some interesting cards.
In Novigrad, there's Oliver the Innkeeper. He plays, though he's far beneath my level. Closer, in Velen, there's the barkeep at the inn at the crossroads.
The NFL offender.
Cause when you plant a red, it goes.
The witch hunters will see to you.
Quiet down. Let him. Let Radham himself. We'd like it.
Wow, that was.
He's a good chap.
That was. I don't know. That was great, I guess. Now I can get rid of you. Death mode. No. Zoltan. Zoltan for now. I need spies. Spies, girls. Well, it's not bad, but I got only one spy, so that's a big problem. I need at least 3 of them to feel good, and a lot of decoys. But you see, it's a complete random. You can randomly get decoys and spies in the beginning, or you can randomly get poor infantry, you know. It's just sad, man. Well, so you're kinda abusing the system in the sense that you're replaying the game until you get the good cards. I mean, normally, I don't know how to expect me to win him if he got 3 spies or 4 spies. He got 3 decoys or something. It's just crazy. Beware of trolls. Okay. Contract monster in Oxenford. Oh, that's a contract? Another contract. Beast in the Oxenford forest. Ah, you clearly see a city, you know. You directly see that it's a city. There are a lot of problems. There are only... there are only contracts. No random info. Contract. Woodland Beast. Careful, there's a swindler about. One play around. I suppose that these quests are for level something something way above me. You see, level 35, level 33, level 25. I got only 2 quests that I can do, this one and this one. But I don't need it. I'll probably... I need a... You see, I need to win a card from Baron. But I need to speak with his daughter. First of all.
Stay out of my way.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father send you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Your father's a vile man. You're angry and bitter. Can't blame you.
Why do you help him then? Why did you take this job?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally, we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life?
Very British
Forgotten
accent.
it already.
I don't care.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
Unexpected from a witcher. I thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity. Stripped you of emotions.
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples. Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The Hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Hope you know what you're getting into.
I've never been more certain. The Eternal Fire is the best thing that could happen to me.
In that case, good luck.
Thank you for respecting my choice. Farewell.
You know, it's funny when they say witch hunters. Probably the first thing that I'm thinking about is Witch Hunter Templar from the
Redania.
Warhammer universe. It's crazy, I don't know why. I can't say that I'm a big Warhammer fan, but I played a lot of Total War Warhammer, and I really like it.
You'll choke to death.
I grew up liking it, but I think it's just, I don't know. Their kind of lore seems more interesting. They're really hunting kind of witches and vampires of Sylvania. Didn't they say they created a teleport here somewhere? That's weird. That's it. So witch hunters here, they're kinda
You, white one, think your two swords could take on 40?
I like their
Got some, a lot of you.
outfit. Witch hunter temples. From human. From humans of the old world. I'm really kind of dreaming.
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
Didn't see it myself, but they say he grabbed him by the cloak and bam! Right in the chop.
then that's it.
Right in the
That's
chop,
fine.
see?
Bollocks.
I'm really kind of I'm not really dreaming, but uh, I'm really thinking about big kind of open world or maybe RPG game or just some kind of a story game in the Warhammer universe. The world is so huge, and simply visiting those kind of taverns, taking maybe some kind of contracts, fighting maybe Sylvanian monsters or something, or helping southern provinces to defend borders against orcs or something, against greenskins invasions. That should be pretty interesting. Such big projects are super interesting, like The Witcher,
A word,
Warhammer,
please.
and stuff.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned Velen. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
I saw her. We talked. She said I could tell you she's safe.
When will she come home?
And that she's not coming back.
She's not to return. But I've prepared all for her. Her rooms await. I sent away for new Pantoblas from Toussaint. How can she not come back?
Sooner you accept this, the better. Face it, you haven't been the best father.
I have not, true. But I'd change, I'd be different. If only she'd return. If only they'd both come back. Maybe all is not yet lost. She's in Oxenfurt, you say? Well, maybe she hasn't left. Maybe she'll hear me out.
You can always try. Wouldn't get my hopes up, though.
I shall try. I must. Life is pointless without her and Anna. I've nothing to lose. Incidentally, what of my Annie? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Sere, come! Hull Haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witchers there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
What? Nothing. Tomorrow.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man chop!
Come on, Siri, don't you embarrass us!
Go on! Kick it!
Show how it's done!
Hoof it! Hoof it! Come on, lass! Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even were he to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry, I'll find Anna too.
I feel like every time... Can you find Anna before actually coming to him? I feel like every time when I come to him, I only find Tamara, but not Anna. I can probably go to the crook, whatever, witches.
Ever play Gwent?
I do. And what's more, I usually win. If you've a deck, sit down. Outplay me, and I'll give you one of my unique cards. How's that for enticement?
You know what's funny? Whole family is coming to Baron, Geralt, Ciri, and everyone is winning something. Ciri won the horse, and Geralt is winning the car. It's just awful.
Let's lay him down.
Poor Baron. Literally, poor. Losing everything. Decoy, okay. Man. Oh, what a nice game. Decoy, decoy. Yes. I used all the spies, yet he got more cards than me. He used 3 spies? Me too? I don't know, I'm not sure. That's weird. Oh, man, why?
Man's only as good as his word. Take the card. I fear Velen's short on worthy opponents. Boat builder in Oroton might be one. There was also an old soothsayer. Lived east of here, near the windmill, last I heard. There's a lad, about as reasonable as an old mare, but he plays a devilish hand. In fact, I don't rightly know that you're ready for him.
I'll win everything. Gwent for life. Oh, I got Dijkstra. Nice. Amazing. Bellissimo. Yes. I got 2 spies, and I can probably get rid of someone. Get rid of you. They give me 10 cards in the very beginning, and then two of my cards are spies. But I got 25 in total. 2 decoys and 1 biting frost. Okay, and 22 cards. So if they give me 10, and I use 2 spies, then it means I'll have 8 cards, but I'll swap them for 4 cards. 2 spies, 2 cards for 4 cards. I need some additional cards, because I think that I soon I'll have some problems with cards. I can play with 22 cards. I need, I don't know, at least 25, 26 to be able to play normally. And I don't really like use cards without any special abilities. I can probably use death mode, but I'm not sure it's a good idea. Yeah, well, anyway. This is probably the end of this part. I did some quests and I'll continue very soon in the next one. Because you see, we need to visit these 2 places. Oh, it's actually south of the Riordan Manor. I can fast travel there, right? Oh no, my bad. It's a notice board, but I can still visit this village. It's in the east. Yeah, that's it. That's it for this part. Adios.